Hello all YouTubers, I am the Weather Dude. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for tuning back into this weather presentation for September 20th, 2019. I know since I haven't done a video in over a week, you probably thought I was done with YouTube. No, I'm still in it, but school first. I'm going to try to update, every weekend if I get lucky during the week, but mostly I'll be updating, over the weekend and uploading videos. As always, please consider subscribing, sharing this video, and also ringing the bell notifications to never miss one of my videos again. And I always did have a little techie side of me, so if you're one of them iPhone users that has an iPhone 6s or newer, iOS 13 was released yesterday. Just a little link for Apple. I'll also leave the link to this in the description so you can also check it out at a later date. But just something cool to check out for you iPhone users out there. I did get the update myself, and I will say I'm fairly impressed with it so far. But, just always had a little techie side of me, so just start checking that out. But, let's get back to the weather here. That's what we're here for, right? And today we're going to talk about something that you probably think I wouldn't be talking about right now. Snow. Yep. I'm going to be talking about the chances of our first named winter storm. Although the chances aren't too high, the Rockies are going to, and even parts of North Dakota could see a little bit of snow. And I'm going to explain why in this video. And I probably will make some videos, when you're going to see your first frost, first freeze, first snow. If I didn't make those already. I might have made the first snow already. I don't think I did, but I will make those 3 videos coming out soon as we head through the fall. Alrighty. So, as you can see right now, we are getting some snowfall in northwestern Wyoming. And, as a matter of fact, let's actually go there right now. The Weather Service there, National Weather Service in Wyoming, is calling for potentially those highest elevations over 10,000 feet. We could see maybe even above a foot. Snow levels will drop to 7,000 feet, meaning like minimum of a tenth of an inch or an inch. That'll get down to about 7,000 feet. Anywhere below that's probably going to be like maybe around 6,000 to 7,000 feet. Could be a little slick, but below that's going to be all rain. 3 to 6 inches of snow around 8,500 feet in northwestern Wyoming. And if you're up 10,000 feet for some reason, then you're going to get about a foot or more. And you see winter weather advisories painted in the picture here for the whole western portion of Wyoming, including Jackson and Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Alright, so you see those dark oranges up to about 18 inches, but I shouldn't see anything surpassing 2 feet. Unless you get like really, really high, like near Mount Everest level, which is not possible. But, excuse me, southern Montana, we do have a winter storm warning. I know it doesn't say it here, but there actually is a winter storm warning. And actually, let me prove it to you just in case. So you can see a little pink there in south central Montana. That's the winter storm warning. That is painted there. Why it was painted, wasn't painted in the other one, I have no idea. But there is a winter storm warning for southern Montana. Like, ooh, is there a little winter storm warning? Does that mean the winter storm's going to be named now? In fact, we have winter. All you have to do, I didn't set this up so I could show you guys how to do this. All you have to do is look up winter storm naming criteria. And it's in the images right here if you go to Google. And you should be able to find, here it is from the Weather Channel here. Yeah, open this up. I might not be able to see the full, there we go. So, the winter storm naming criteria. So, 2 million people need to go under winter storm warnings. And lake effect snow isn't included in that. So, 2 million people need to go into winter storm warnings. Or the winter storm warnings, or the winter storm warnings have to cover 400,000 square kilometers of area. So that's the winter storm naming criteria. It's not like one little area goes under winter storm warning, we have a named winter storm. That's not how it works. Although the snow total will be pretty significant, we just don't have enough coverage of winter storm warnings to name the storm. So the chances of a named winter storm are pretty much low, like 10%. Although, I mean, it is September, so that's expected, right? We will see some rainfall, however, in the lower elevations, so some higher elevations could see some heavier snowfall amounts. Should those leak down those tributaries, maybe go down the mountains and maybe enhance some rivers, but over an inch and a half of 2 inches of rain is possible in the south central and southwestern portions of Montana in the lower elevations. Isolated strong storms south and east, but we're going to have some mountain snow. Okay, Beartooth Pass if you're hiking there. Be careful, 10 to 14 inches of snow is possible, slick and snowy roads, and rapidly changing weather conditions. Okay? Nope, not quite there yet. Alright, so GFS model here. Okay, we don't want the model sounding. Alrighty, that was an accident. Alright, so, just that little model sounding thing came up. Here we are in northwestern Wyoming. Even all the way through Saturday morning, we could still see some lingering snow through northwestern Wyoming. Should taper off by overnight Saturday into Sunday. As you can see here, high pressure will take over the area. I doubt this precipitation will even be here. Because, it could be because the high pressure is 1019 millibars. So it is weak. Alright, and in case you were wondering, DAM is actually it's not that, but it's a weather term, meteorology term, in which it means like the temperature and the pressure gradients. You can see, you can see 1,000 to 500 millibars thick. That's basically what that means. It's all about the pressure and the temperature gradients. In case you're wondering what that meant, I know I've showed you on a lot of maps, and it's the words on this map too, right here. But it's not what that means, but it's also a meteorological term. So with that being said, let's move on. You can see, look at, speaking of those pressure gradients, and you can see we do have some kind of low pressure forming, but it's all the way up there. And just to make a note, here's something to think about, especially for the wintertime, possibly. Look at this. The sea surface temperature anomalies are well above average off the western coast of the United States and even by Alaska. Now you're like, well, why does that matter? I mean, you also do have some warmer sea surface temperatures here, where we do have a pretty active Eastern Pacific hurricane season. We got Lorena, Mario, Kiko, and a couple areas to watch. But oh, look at that almost like a little smiley face, almost. Anyway, but the very warm oceans in the Eastern Pacific, especially up towards the United States and off the western coast of the United States, indicate that these low pressure systems, when they come across or wherever they come from, okay, that was weird. They're gonna get some nice energy, could get nice and soupy, and they're gonna bring all that moisture into the west coast of the United States. So good news. Hopefully for the fire season, we're gonna get some low pressure systems, hopefully to pump into California, as I'll be showing you here in the GFS model right now. And you can see we do have one little low pressure system. Here you can see we got a little gust front of showers and thunderstorms up in the northwest, out ahead of a low pressure that's all the way up there somewhere. But it's gonna be like a little gust front of showers and storms makes their way into Washington and Oregon. Probably nuisance, nothing too heavy. And you can see, look at that. Wow, something we really need there in Arizona. And some low pressure too, 1014, 1013. Good news for Arizona, going to get some rain. Just watch out if you're in the canyons. Even though it's been dry, you can easily get flash flooding there. But here's what I really wanted to focus on. Look at this. Some intense showers and thunderstorms here, possibly as part of a low pressure system. It's actually down here. But you can see some rain and mountain snow taking over the northwestern United States. And even some snow making its way to North Dakota. So watch this. So look, it's pretty far south. Okay, so it's going to produce some cold air behind it. Maybe the snow levels could drop another 1,000 feet. Maybe you can get down to like 6,000 feet in some spots. But other than that, some rain and mountain snow behind the storm as well. But here's the interesting part. And this is the same storm that I'm about to tell you about. Watch this. Right there. Now, something a little unusual, maybe not too unusual. Now, granted, this is 10 days from now. But I want to give you a few seconds and see if you can tell me what's looking a little odd and something you've seen for the first time potentially on this map this year. Here's a hint. Look at North Dakota. Ah, look at that. We have some snow on the map. You know, like I said, it's 10 days from now, but still certainly in the realm of possibilities, and GFS seems to be kind of the outlier. As I will show you, the CMC and the European not really picking up on that, but the GEM model is certainly bringing a lot of mountain snow to those resorts, so those resorts, man, you're going to be hitting the slopes early. I mean, I know you usually get snow. technically, a lot of the northwestern Rockies usually get their first snow in October. It's only those spotty mountainous areas that get it in September. But usually, all the Rockies will get some snow by the end of October. Either way, during some period in October, you will probably see some snow. Here is the battery saver mode. There we go. So I mean, this new computer, I just getting all these kinds of notifications during my videos. It's the only time they come to. Anyway, here's the gem model. You can see not really picking up as much. I mean, the Canadian model. Not picking up as much on the snow coming to northwestern Wyoming, but the low pressure will lift through North Dakota, and the low pressure will be gaining northern latitudes in terms of the storm center, so not looking like any snow for North Dakota yet, according to this model, really. At least going through the next 10 days. As you can see, there's not even really much rain coming into California, maybe something working up from the south. If you're in California, you're probably hoping that we get some of Lorena's moisture coming in from the southwest. And as a matter of fact, let's look at the United States satellite right now. Here's Hurricane Lorena smashing Cabo San Lucas right now. Here is the remnants, or whatever is left of Tropical Storm Imelda, Tropical Depression Imelda, which it isn't even that anymore. It's just, scrappy remnants. But you can see, there's got the jet stream dipping down. Wouldn't be surprised if it was getting, lower than that. Got this nice little upper level feature that is spinning away, and it's producing some convection here. But because of the dry air that's coming down the backside, we're getting some dry air wrapped into it, so not too much in the way of convection, but we are certainly seeing some snow coming down. All the convection is on the east side, on the warm sector of the storm, where it's just plain old rain and clouds. So we're praying for the southwest, because, they do need the rain. Drought monitors of D1 and D2 widespread across the southwest, meaning a moderate to severe drought. So we definitely could use the rain in the southwest. So hopefully, Lorena's moisture will make it there. And maybe if it gets even farther north than that, by the time it falls apart, maybe it could enhance some mountain snow before it just, zips its way to the east or just goes into California. Who knows? But some we're going to have to watch. Maybe keep track for next video. Also, Hurricane Jerry, I'll be tracking in my next couple of videos, as well as a few other disturbances. Anyway, since the European model is not available in Tropical Tidbits, at least for the snowfall accumulation perspective, here is a European snowfall accumulation on windy.com. As you can see, we're talking about well over a foot for, Utah and Wyoming. Sierra Nevada could pick up a few inches, but if you go high enough, about 10,000 feet, you're certainly going to see more than that. But Sierra Nevada not picking up on some snowfall amounts too much yet. You want to hit a place like Jackson Hole, Wyoming, or Salt Lake City up in the mountains up there. It's just so breathtaking, those mountains there. Here's a jet stream pattern here, according to the GFS model. As you can see, here's our upper level disturbance. Jet stream will get stronger, but it's going to become more of a line. Low pressure is going to weaken a little bit. So it's just going to be more of like something like that. Actually, that arrow was pretty sloppy. Just going to be something like an arrow like that. And have some strong upper level winds cutting across the whole, literally cutting the United States in half diagonal ways. So we got like the northwest half here almost, and like the southeast half now. Okay. Got the line right down the middle. Anyway, so that's the jet stream pattern there. You can see the 500 millibar heights again. There's dam, like I told you, the temperature and pressure gradients. And you can see that's going to flatten out. Maybe we'll see a little dip in the jet stream, maybe a little cool down briefly across the United States. No upper level low or no low pressure feature, but there's something interesting. Maybe a little buckle in the jet stream down there. Can we get a low that far south? Maybe some snow up in here. That's what the GFS is trying to be hitting at in the next 10 days, but certainly anything is in the realm of possibilities, right? Alright, and I showed you the water temperature, so that is it. Hopefully Lorena can fuel some moisture into the southwest. Again, we got that upper level feature setting up in Wyoming, producing some snowfall right now. Winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories in effect. Named storm, not likely at all. So, that is it for today's video. That is some nice little refreshing September snow for the Northwestern Rockies, or the Northwestern United States for the Rockies. So, that's it for today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hopefully, I'll be updating a little bit more over the weekend now. Thank you for watching. I am the Weather Dude, signing off. Till next time.